Once, long ago, when time was young and the earth was new, there lived a young woman whose beauty was renowned throughout the land. Her name was Huminodun, and she was truly beautiful that anyone who would chance on her would be mesmerized and held spellbound by her vision of loveliness. Her beauty was made all the more enchanting because she was gentle in spirit, blessed with kindness and wisdom that were beyond her years. Huminodun was the only child of the god Kinoingan and his wife Suminundu. The earth they lived in was generous, and the harvest was bountiful, and there was plenty of food for the people. There were happiness and contentment everywhere. However, a prolonged drought soon came over the land. The earth became parched. The rivers ran silent and dry. The trees and plants wilted and died. The colors of the land would surely turn from bountiful green to a stark, arid yellow heat and dust. Huminodun's father, Kinoingan, was so distressed and could not solve the drought problem. The people have no food to eat. Huminodun asked her father what happened, and Kinoingan told her. Huminodun reflected on this and said, "Father, please don't worry." For a solution had come in that instant to her mind. "Go ahead and clear the land for planting. Father, I am willing to be sacrificed. Let my body, soul, and spirit be offerings to the great Mother Earth. If you sacrifice me to her, this drought will soon end, and you will have seeds once again for planting, and there will be food for our people," she said. Kinoingan, although sad, went ahead and cleared that land for planting. Through his supernatural powers, he was able to clear such a large area over many hills without any difficulty. When the time came for planting, Huminodun was brought to the cleared lot. Great indeed were the grief throughout the land that day. As she was leaving, one could hear the pitiful wails of Suminundu, who begged her daughter not to go. The young men who had fallen in love with her beseeched her to reconsider. Many cried and begged her to change her mind. However, Huminodun remained steadfast in her decision. There was nothing anyone could do, for she had decided that her father's people must come before her. When she arrived at the cleared plot, she turned to her father and said, "Father, you will see that my body will give life to many plants for the people. My flesh will give rise to rice, my head the coconut, my bones tapioca, my toes ginger, my teeth maize, my knees yams. Other parts of my body will become edible plants as well. Never again will our people go hungry. Never again will famine be a visitor to our land." She continued, "However, Father, to ensure a good harvest, you must remember this. When you throw parts of my body all over this clearing, do not come here for 7 days and 7 nights. When the rice has ripened and it is time to bring them in, do not start the harvest without first taking 7 stalks of this new rice and tying them to the end of a long bamboo stick. Put the pole in the middle of the rice field. Only then you may begin your harvest. When you bring home the harvest, place the bamboo pole in the tangkop along with the rice. These are my instructions, Father, of your first day's harvest. Keep them in the kakanan. Do not give away any part of your first year's harvest, lest the remaining grains turn bad. The second year onwards, you may do as you wish with your harvest. Kinoingan proceeded to sacrifice his only beloved daughter. At the instant of her death, the world turned black, thunder clapped and lightning struck. The ground beneath shook and rumbled. And when the rains came, great was the torrent on that eventful day. The parched earth soaked in the reviving moisture, and the air became pure and clean once more. Huminodun's predictions came true. As her blood touched the earth, life was reborn. It was as she had said. As the dry earth drank the rain and her blood, plants of many kinds began to bud and sprout in all the land. That year, Kinoingan's people saw a harvest of such beauty never before experienced in their memory. In adherence to Huminodun's instructions, he kept the first day's harvest in the kakanan and chose the first 7 stalks of the harvest for the bamboo.